Hey, what's up? This is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, so don't base anything I say out these videos. I'm just doing it for pure entertainment purposes only. Just want to jump in. I thought we would see more of a drop today. We saw a little bit of a drop this morning. I think they hit us with what they could and it went back up. That being said, it is going back up as of now. What is it? 8 o'clock Eastern time, 10 o'clock my time. Anyways, I did want to note something that the last time we've always been afraid of dilution and how it's bad and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. I did a little researching and to be 100% honest, it's not as bad as it sounds. It's actually probably a good thing in certain aspects. The way it was explained to me was kind of the Lou theory, where it was like, Kool-Aid and water, and you're dumping water and it loses the flavor. But I guess the better way to describe it is, I don't know, actually, let me take that back. It wasn't the Lou theory. I don't know if he was the one who said that, so I can't say that for 100% certainty. But I do know that someone had mentioned, it's like having a bucket of Kool-Aid or your gallon of Kool-Aid and adding another gallon, it's going to lose its flavor. But really what it comes down to is like you have your gallon of Kool-Aid, you add another gallon, but that gallon's already got a little mixture in it. So you got the sugar and the Kool-Aid already in this gallon that you're adding to it. It's just adding to the flavor. If you look back, the last time there was dilution, a few weeks later, we had that big run up in June. So we had our dilution a couple weeks back. So could it be another run up? And could it be because of that? It's a big possibility. The company gets more healthy and more shares are created, but retail buys them up. I mean, continuously buying and buying and buying. And the more shares they make, the more we buy, and eventually shorts are back where they're at, but 10 times worse. And obviously before it wasn't causing margin calls or a cause of too much panic for them. Right now, I think if we have another run up, to a $200-300 here soon, which is very possible after this dilution, you could see a lot of issues for them. So yeah, I think if this thing runs up to 100 to 200 to 300, you're going to start seeing a lot of panic. This will be something that there'll be documentaries on and movies on here in the next few years if it pans out like I think it's about to. So for me, I'm going to hold strong. I'm going to continue to buy. I just dumped a bunch of my stocks that are low profit, slow gainers, that I didn't really believe in anyways, but I was just waiting to get a little profit. I got some profit out of them. And for me personally, I don't care if you think it's crazy, but I dumped those and I put it right back in AMC. This morning at around 10. It was like 9.98 or something when I did it. I was anticipating it to go a little lower. I've got a few $100 I'm waiting to see if it does another dip. If not, then I'll throw it in, whatever. But I do honestly think we're going to hit 100 to 2 to 3 here in the next few weeks. If that happens, crazy things could be coming. That's all I'm saying. But if it doesn't, I'm going to continue to do what I've been doing for the last, I don't know how many years now, 2.5, 3 years, whatever it's been, 2 years. Continue to buy and hold because I just believe that this play is going to change my financial situation for the better very soon. If not, then hey, I'm not stressing it. I'm not going to freak out. I didn't put in more than I'm willing to lose. I'm willing to put in, for me personally, a good chunk of money. I think for most people it would probably be crazy to them, but to me it's not so crazy just because I know how to, without sounding arrogant, I know how to make money. You know what I mean? And my instinct is going off on this. I think it's going to have definitely, I personally think it's going to have some more drops before we have this big run up, but I do think we could definitely see 100 to 300 a share. Once that happens, I think there's going to be a lot of FUD, a lot of people trying to get out. Probably a lot of people will get out. Then we'll probably see another drop. And then, or I mean, it could go, okay, look, one of two ways. And I do think no matter what, we're getting to that 1 to 300 mark. Let's say it gets to 100, people start selling, we drop again for another few months or whatever the case is, and then we wait for the big pop again. But at this point, I think a lot of the people that have, there's just a lot of us buying and holding that aren't getting out at that price range, especially after the reverse split. I mean, for me, I got to see it like, I would say 3 to 5K a share at minimum before I sell. And you can say I'm crazy, you can come in and say it's never going to happen, but for me personally, there's nothing you can do to change my mind, because I've done my own DD, I've done my own research, not what other people tell me. Or, you know, if I went off of what other people told me, especially off my YouTube, man, I would have been sold, because everyone's like, it's not worth it, it'll never happen. Same thing happened with GameStop. I remember tons of people telling me it wasn't going to happen, and I made a nice little chunk of money off of that. That actually saved and helped my business flourish. So I wish I would have got in at more at GameStop. But I do remember it being very similar to this for a long time. It was a quicker run for sure, but this is building up to snowball something bigger. But I do remember in GameStop people telling me how crazy I was. It was stupid. That's never going to happen. And when I wound up selling my shares around $3.50 a share, my business was in peril because of, you know, obvious reasons with retail and business at that time. And it was able to get my business back on track and start up a third company for me. So anyways, that's all I got to say, man. I'm anticipating something big. I don't have a time frame, but I will say dilution may not be as bad as some of y'all have been led to believe. Just my personal opinion. You can attack me all you want, but attack away, because Monster will be sponsoring me soon. About to have that Monster money, baby. All right, man. Y'all have a good day. Be blessed. Peace.